time to get up to speed, and then he gets faster and faster and faster. Now the reason for that is down here we have a default keyframe type, and it is set to smooth, which means if I look at this in a curve editor, it's a curve, which means it slowly starts to get fast and then it slowly goes to a stop, and we don't want that. What we want is linear. We want linear motion. So grab all of the keyframes, and this is the master character controller I've got selected here. Grab all the keyframes and click on the linear tangent button. That makes it completely linear, and now you'll see that he will be at the same speed all the way through the animation. So now we've just got to line up and make sure that the feet aren't sliding, and at the moment they're definitely sliding. There's a lot of on the spot moving, similar to a bit of a forward moonwalk, so to speak. And the easiest way to line this up is to create a dummy box. So I'm just going to slide in here. I'm going to create a box right lined up right with the heel of the character. So all that is a box. Go to a left view here and show you what I've done. Just line that up with the heel of the character, and we're working in the left view. Grab your master, your character master, open up the curve editor, and just have this over here. Just scale this up a little bit, make sure it all fits. And what I'm going to do is basically bring my animation to frame 6. Now that allows me to grab this keyframe here, which is the final position of the master, and drag it either up and down to change the value of it. If I drag it this way, it moves backwards. If I drag it this way, it moves forwards. Keep dragging it until that heel lines up. And now the position should be fine to minimize the foot slide. Now that we've got the position, we'll just have a look at that and how it works. And sometimes it pays to just put a checkerboard material on the ground. So I'll just make that visible, and I'll make it a few more checks. That looks good, and that way we can really make a good assessment on foot slide. So let's have a little bit of a play in the viewport. Timing isn't so, the speed of the playback isn't as important as the foot slide that might be happening, and we're getting pretty close there. A little bit of slide, and we're going to minimize that now. So just go to the left view and select the blue foot controller, bring up your auto key, and remember we can amend this as we go, but what we don't want to do is forget about the 0 and 24 have to match. So that one looks pretty good. I'm going to go to frame 3 now, and it looks like this can come back slightly. Frame 6, of course, we know lines up. Frame 9 definitely needs to come forward a little bit. Probably about there should be fine. And frame 12 looks like it's a long way back, long way forward. So it's